Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Taylor. If you're new here, one of the things that I talk about all the time is a piece of gear that I sold that I massively regretted selling. Of course, the piece of gear that I'm talking about is the Peavey XXX amplifier. Back in 2009, my band was touring full-time. I was very, very poor, and we had a small break in between tours, and I was dead broke. Maybe some of you can relate to that. If you've ever had to sell a piece of gear that you didn't want to because you needed the money, let me know down in the comments below. Fast forward to now, and one of my patrons, Barry, had a XXX amplifier that he was looking to trade me for some gear, so we worked out a trade, and he shipped me this thing, and it just showed up. So let's open this thing up. Oh, these are really cool. On a little side note here, I used to manage a distribution center, and so I had to deal with like packaging and purchasing packaging materials all the time and stuff, and this stuff is very cool. It is recycled blue jeans. But it's a very economic way to ship things that need to be refrigerated and stuff too. So, I don't know, I'm tangenting right now. Okay, holy bubble wrap. Hey, power cord, need that. Oh my God, dude. I gotta cut away some of this bubble wrap. So many bubbles. Oh my God. There it is. In all of its heavy glory. Man, I haven't even looked at one of these things in like over 10 years. Oh my God. This one appears to be in really, really good shape, and he didn't have the foot switch for it, but I think I have the foot switch from my old one. I'll have to see if I can dig that thing out, but let's plug this thing in. All right. What's up, guys? I am finally reunited with the Peavey XXX amplifier. I'm just gonna show you what it sounds like, and then we'll go over the different settings, and I'll talk about these pedals that I have up here. But this is how I have it set up right now. Okay, let's talk about the signal chain, what exactly is going on with this amplifier, and I'll give you all the details here. So, the pedals that I have up here are prototypes from This Heavy Earth Effects. We are working on a pedal together, and this is just some stuff that we're messing around with, you know, doing the tinkering with at the moment. This one on the right is a gate. It's got one knob. It's super simple and easy to use. This one on the left over here is sort of like a Swiss Army knife drive pedal. You have different clipping modes, you have your drive control, you have a bite control, and what this knob does is there's a constant boost with this pedal in the mid section, and the bite lets you sweep the frequency of that boost. So the way that I have it set here is to add some bite to my chugs. If I turn it down, not as cool. We have a level knob here. I'm actually gonna turn that up just a little bit. Highs and lows, and then we have this boom knob, and what the boom knob does is actually, it will cut your low end a little bit, you know, so if you're playing in like, especially a lower tuning on an extended range guitar with more strings than your average guitar, that knob will come in really handy to clean up the low end. I'm not really having a lot of that problem, and actually, that leads us into this amplifier. This amplifier doesn't have a tremendous amount of low end, and I think it would really benefit from a resonance knob, a lot like the 5150 has, but it does have a dampening switch on the back, and the way that Peavey explains this is the dampening switch will simultaneously increase the presence and the resonance with a switch. Kind of wish they were independent switches, but I digress. I have it set to loose, which is the highest setting, meaning that the presence and the resonance knobs would be up if this amp had them. And then hopefully you can see my settings here and what is going on. I am on the crunch channel. These knobs are a little bit tricky to catch on camera, but I have the hair at about 2 o'clock, the body at about 1 o'clock, the bottom all the way up, the channel volume at about 1 o'clock, and the gain is way down. Now, one of the things that I remember about this amplifier was it having a tremendous amount of gain, and back then, not really understanding how to tame that gain, not understanding how to use a boost pedal, not even knowing what a boost pedal was or what it was used for. I just kind of set everything like this back in the day and thought that it sounded good. Yeah, no, not so much. I actually have a low gain tube. I will put the text on the screen right now in this amplifier to help control the amount of gain that this amp has, because when you're using all 12AX7 tubes, it just gets way out of control and way too fizzy too quickly. But even with that low gain tube, I'm running the gain way down here and opting for a boost. The boost isn't really adding much gain to it. It's just making the signal a little bit more powerful. Then with these EQs, I found that they're very sensitive. Aside from the bottom end, which like I said, it doesn't have a lot of, but the hair and the body just need to be dialed back quite a bit, and then the amp can actually sound what it's supposed to sound like. And I'm running all of that into this Mesa 4x12 cabinet, mic'd up with an SM57. I do have the Peavey XXX cabinet over here, and we will plug this guy in. I just wanted to plug into this one first for reference because I demo pretty much everything through this cabinet. It's my favorite cabinet, but the XXX cabinet does sound really good, surprisingly. Let's go to the different channels here. Let's go to the clean channel. You know, if you're one of those guys who complains about me not showing off clean channels all the time. It's got this really pristine, chimey clean channel, which is cool if you like clean channels, but that's not what I do here. So let's go to the ultra channel, and I'm gonna dial in the ultra channel pretty much the same way that I have the crunch channel set up. That way you can hear the differences between them. Let's go back to the crunch channel. So they sound really similar, but to me it sounds like the ultra channel is a little bit more scooped with a little bit more gain. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Yeah, I think this amp absolutely screams, especially with putting that lower gain tube in it. It just sounds really nice. Okay, let's turn the boost back on here. And then let's A/B between the crunch and the ultra channels with a boost. Still like the crunch channel just a little bit more. I just think it's a little bit cleaner sounding, a little bit less muddy. Not that we can dial that EQ to fix some of that, but I just feel like the crunch channel is where it's at. Obviously, I really like this amp. Very, very happy to be reconnected with one. But let's plug it into the original XXX cabinet and see how that compares to this Mesa oversized cabinet. Okay, I have the XXX cabinet hooked up. I have the mic position as close as I could get it to the same position as on the Mesa Boogie cabinet here. That's what it sounds like. So right away, to me, the XXX cabinet doesn't have quite the same high end that the Mesa Boogie cabinet has. It sounds a little bit, I don't want to say muddier, but it just sounds a little bit more muffled by comparison. But it really does have a nice mid-range. I think the breakup is a little bit looser than on the Mesa Boogie cabinet. The breakup sounds really nice and smooth on the Mesa Boogie cabinet. It sounds a little bit rougher on this cabinet, but I think this cabinet sounds really good. I don't know why this cabinet gets so much hate. Let's see what the Ultra channel sounds like. Okay, I'm noticing a lot bigger difference in between these channels through this cabinet than I am the Mesa Boogie cabinet. That could be just me, but they definitely do sound quite a bit different. Let's turn the boost off and then compare them again. Ultra channel. Crunch channel. With this cabinet, as opposed to the Mesa Boogie cabinet, the lead channel just sounds like it actually has a thicker low end rather than just being scooped. Like it just sounds like it has more bottom end here. Let's go back to it. Really not a bad cabinet, man. Let's do the clean channel just because, I don't know. Maybe that's why this cabinet gets so much hate. Maybe we have a bunch of boomers trying to play clean tones through it, and it's just not doing a great job with the clean tones. Yeah, it's just really ice picky and kind of not pleasant sounding. Not bad, not my favorite thing. We're done with clean tones. Let's stop doing that. All right, we're not gonna end on cleans. Let's go back to the Ultra channel and do some more chugs. All right, what do you guys think of the XXX amplifier? Is it awesome? Do you think the Peavey 5150 is a better amplifier? Do you want to see those two amplifiers shot out? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. It goes a long way to helping out my channel. And if you really like my channel, check out the perks that I have for members and patrons. You can do that down in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.